The sound of our town, the treasure coast choice. I am, you are, we are Vero's voice.
Are you looking for hope? You've come to the right place. Welcome to Seeds of Hope with Dell and
Hey, welcome to the Vero's Voice podcast. My name is Doolin, and joining me today we've got David Carrier and Ben Tursi, and you gentlemen are with the Francis Foundation. So thanks for being here today, guys. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, you guys are doing some great things over there, and I'd love to talk about it for a little bit. I'm going to start with, for listeners who might not know what the Francis Foundation is, let's just start with the bare minimum. Let's start with the bare bones and get down to it. So tell us a little bit about the Francis Foundation.
Terrific. Again, thank you, and giving us an opportunity to talk to your listening audience and tell you a little bit about the Francis Foundation. Mm-hmm. Over 20 years ago, a college classmate of mine at Villanova University lost his mother to breast cancer, and he started the foundation. She was heavily involved with children and cancer patients, pediatric cancer patients, and he wanted to follow up with what she had started. So he started the Francis Foundation for kids fighting cancer. And we were together at an alumni event, and I had recently lost my brother to esophageal cancer.
Okay.
And as all of us know, everyone's been touched by this horrible disease, and I wanted to do something. And I talked to Bob about maybe starting a satellite campus down here, and he thought it was a great idea. So the middle of last year, we received a license from the state of Florida, and we've started we started the paperwork and started accepting donations to help families who have financial difficulties and have children suffering from pediatric cancer.
And I think that's one of the biggest burdens with somebody going through this terrible disease. You know, aside from the medical fight itself, it's the medical bills. Like my goodness, and how many of us are able to shell out that kind of money, even with insurance? It's a huge burden.
It is, absolutely, and there is definitely a need in Florida for families who are suffering financial difficulties. We help with everything from mortgages, electric bills, grocery bills, insurance bills, as you mentioned, medical bills that are beyond the insurance coverage. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and the way you go about raising that is you guys have several fundraisers you do and generous benefactors, as it were. So, what are some of the events you guys have coming up?
Well, I'll let David. David is our race director.
I am.
For our first fundraiser.
Oh, wow, this is the first one?
This is our first fundraiser.
Yes, other than personal donations, we've been out reaching out to the community sponsors, either for direct cash donations or gift cards. We are holding a race January 3rd, 2026.
1 month from today. Yeah.
It's a 5K run/walk in Riverside Park. And we've been organizing that and raising funds and coordinating all the details, what's required to run the race. And we invite anybody. I see on your website,
We've
you've got a race flyer. So we're hopefully being the first race of this for this foundation. We hope to get a couple hundred people. We're not as big as some of the other events, but like I said, it's our first race.
January 3rd is a Saturday, yeah?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
So
8 o'clock in the morning.
beautiful time of year to be out there doing a walk or a run, especially at Under the Oaks at Riverside Park. Beautiful place to be. I mean, what else? What do you got to lose? Come on out and enjoy some beautiful weather, right?
Absolutely. Kick off the new year with a healthy afternoon, a healthy morning. Excuse me.
The race is called A New Beginnings because it's so close to January 1st, and everyone has New Year's resolutions. And on the website, I see you've got the flyer with a QR code. Anyone that wants to come out and race, we welcome them. Or if you wish to make a donation, the QR code will take you right to the race website. And click on either register or donate. So
Yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube after we're live today, and you'll see the QR code, you can just scan it right there from your computer.
correct.
Go there. You can register for the race. You can leave a donation. You can do all that through the website. Is it francisfoundation.net?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
That was a lucky guess.
Yeah.
And if you want to donate, it's francisfoundation.net/donate.
Yeah. So I'll ask you guys a couple more questions. So on your mission statement on the website, because I was looking at it earlier today, bringing smiles to kids fighting cancer. So what does that look like in a real practical sense?
Well, what happens is we work with the social workers who are involved with these families and these pediatric cancer patients. And once the social worker feels there's a need for some financial support, we have a 3-page questionnaire. They fill it out. We ask that they supply a W-2 and a tax return. It's reviewed by our grants committee back in New Jersey, and then once they're approved, we get the permission to support these families. Our organization is completely voluntary. No one who works with the Francis Foundation receives a salary. It's all voluntary. All voluntary. So we've had an opportunity to work with David and I with 6 families so far. We've helped them with many, many things, but the things I mentioned earlier, mortgages, excessive health bills, and
Auto insurance.
utilities, just about anything that may be a financial burden.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys have any other gifts, experiences, or special moments that you've created for some of these families so far?
Well, I can think of one is, so the pediatric cancer patients that are dealing with their battle, we call them warriors.
As well they are, yes.
And one of the nice things about the Francis Foundation is we support them even after the patient has died or passed.
Right. Help ease the burden on the family as well.
One story that comes to mind is maybe 4 or 5 months ago, we received a request for funds for a father. I think we sent him $2,000, and maybe a month ago, we received a second request, and this was to assist with burial funds. So there's some good and there's some depressing stories tied to the association.
Bittersweet, one might say. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. When we visit some of these the hospitals. And we're meeting with the social workers, we usually have to walk through the cancer ward, and to see these children going in and out of the different examining rooms, it's very difficult and very heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, you know. So,
of course. I think we as a people, we know that's out there, but we turn a blind eye to it because it's difficult. It's difficult to walk through and see those things. But I mean, I feel like that's the easiest thing to do when really what we should be doing, especially during this holiday season, is opening ourselves up to that and, maybe giving a little bit, which would be really helpful for these families, I think.
And I might say that we've talked to friends and relatives and people in the community have been very generous,
Very supportive,
generous,
yes.
very supportive, and we're looking to grow the organization in Florida, and the more donations we have, the more families we'll be able to help.
Yeah, well, and you mentioned earlier you're 100% a volunteer organization. So how does that impact the model that you're working with here? Like, do you have just a lot of people that just give time when they can, when they're available? Do you have younger people, older people that come out to help out with these kind of things?
Well, right now, David's wife has organized a group, and I'll let you talk about your Robin's team.
Yeah, so my wife has a number of friends, probably 20 total, that have an organization called Friends in Action. And they pick very specific events or needs to support people that are struggling or whatever. And they've been very generous to give us a donation, as well as there's probably 20 volunteers that are going to help pass out food at the race, pass out water, marshal the race course. And they've been very generous.
Well, wonderful. Well, at the race on the 3rd, will there be any of the warriors be there for the event?
We've extended some invitations.
Right.
mainly the hospitals that we've been working with are in Orlando, so it's a little bit of a hike for them, but we're hoping that someone will take us up on our invitation. So
Okay.
yeah,
And that's what makes their family struggles difficult. A lot of Florida does not have a lot of pediatric cancer units. They're primarily in Orlando, Jacksonville, or Miami. So we've been focusing.
So is that what kind of brought it here to Vero Beach to be a little bit
Well,
more
There's
local?
nothing. There's nothing in Vero Beach that treats pediatric cancer patients. So
Right.
if you've got a child from Vero Beach that has cancer, they're getting treated in
go
Orlando,
out, yeah.
Jacksonville, or Miami, and that's where the expenses come in because these families have to pay for hotel rooms every time their kid needs a treatment or a checkup. So.
Well, in terms of volunteering, what kind of roles are you looking to fill right now? Just
well, we're looking for help. Obviously, David has organized a nice group of volunteers for the race. We're looking for more people to learn about the foundation and get involved with the day-to-day fundraising. Part of what New Jersey has done, and beyond just taking care of the cancer patients or the pediatric patients, is they have a gala which when they invite the pediatric cancer patient, they include their whole family, siblings. They're preparing a Christmas pageant. They have summer picnics and all these things, and all these people are involved.
Cornhole contests, golf tournaments.
Yes, yeah.
And the gala event is a black tie affair. I mean, it's first class.
Quite impressive, yes.
did you have that recently, or is that coming up?
It was in October up in New Jersey.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
And there's 250 people that attend it, and some patients are free to get in. Some we ask if they've recovered and they can assist. They do, but they appreciate the gala event. It's a very, very nice organized event.
You know, I was just thinking, with some of these kids and some of these families going through this kind of thing, you know, it's got to be challenging. It's got to be tough. How do children and families, from your experience, typically respond when they realize that the community is rallying behind them?
We've received some nice thank yous from the people we've helped, from the families we've helped, and it's very heartwarming. You know, just knowing that we were able to divert some of the burden that they're dealing with. And we've received some pictures, some photographs of the patients with smiles. They're warriors with smiles on their faces from how we've been able to help them. Something else that we're going to be doing, hopefully, that New Jersey does, I think last year on Mother's Day, they sent out over 100 bouquets to mothers who have either lost a child or in dealing with someone.
Every year.
Yeah. On Father's Day, they send gift certificates to the fathers. So these are the things that we would eventually like to do.
Yeah.
Once, but they've, you know, again, that New Jersey's been around for over 20 years.
Yep.
And they receive unsolicited donations, which is, you know, incredible, absolutely incredible.
Well, I think that's word of mouth is the most important thing, and after 20 years, word gets out. So,
Absolutely.
And then I'm sorry forgive me if you've said already. How long has this chapter been in Vero Beach?
We received our license mid 2024.
Okay.
But there was an awful lot of paperwork and licenses we had to go through before we could even solicit donations.
Yeah.
Another thing that we do, or that they've done up in New Jersey, we're going to exceed $100,000 in pediatric cancer research donations to the University of CHOP, which is a Children's Hospital of Pennsylvania. And, you know, David talked about how these patients go to different hospitals, even though they may be located in Indian River County. In New Jersey, they use New York, they use Pennsylvania for those hospitals for their cancer research. Cancer treatments.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
No problem. Sometimes it runs away from you.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've learned, you know, we're just starting out here. We're not St. Jude's, we're not Make-A-Wish Foundation, But one of the things I've learned is that an organization as big as Make-A-Wish, they will only treat patients that are 2 years and older up until the age of 18 or 21. The Francis Foundation, if your patient is born with cancer, we will assist them pre 2 years old. So
Wow.
that was one of the interesting things I learned in doing this work. So
Yeah, and once a patient or a warrior is approved, as long as they're under 21, we'll stay with that patient until, stay with that warrior until they're either cured or they pass. Even if they go beyond 21 years of age, we're working with a 16-year-old who is 23, and she's had enough, she's recovered enough that she has a job, so we're not taking care of her with a volume of support, but we are still helping her in many ways. So.
Wow. Going back to the 5K that you have, are there any local businesses or partners that are helping maybe sponsor the event or help make it possible?
Yes.
Yep.
Einstein Bagels.
Okay.
Publix. Einstein has been very generous. Publix. I was at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. They're going to be contributing.
Oh, wonderful. All right.
Let's see, who else? Kimpton Hotel has been very generous with some gift cards for the event. Many of the restaurants, Ocean Grill, Mulligan's, Citrus Grill, Francesca's, and that's just to name a few. There's probably 35 restaurants that have given gift cards to help.
All right.
Instead of giving trophies at the race or medals, finishing medals, we're going to give gift cards out as a thank you and congratulations to their efforts.
Okay.
And this morning I received a $1,000 donation from Ryan Hoosier, who is a local realtor, and his entire family will be participating in the race. And
Ryan Hoosier, we appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you. Yeah,
absolutely. So where do you see this 5K going in the coming years? Do you want to see it grow, get bigger?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. We feel, it's amazing how many races are run out of Vero Beach and Indian River County, and when we found out this date was available, we immediately
we had to grab it.
Yeah. I think it's a great day. How many of us have rolled over on Christmas on New Year's morning saying I've got to do something about my health? So
every year.
We'll be waiting for everyone right
exactly.
there. If you're not signed up, come on down.
We're ready to help you with your resolution.
Will the runners be able to log their times and see like how they did afterwards?
They'll be able to go on the race website.
The race website.
Every 5K race, the website has the results.
Are you guys doing that through Runners Depot by chance, or is there?
No, it's through a local. The race website is called Run Sign Up, which is a major
Run Sign Up
race website that is used all over the country.
And they can go to francisfoundation.net and they can
or directly or click on the QR code and it'll post results instantaneously. Everything's done digitally these days.
Yes, isn't that the truth?
I mean, I've run a number of 5Ks when I was younger, and usually hung around the race because they would post a printout of the finishers as it came off a printer.
Gosh,
from someone's.
That's going back.
Yeah. But now it's instantaneous. You can click on a QR code, go right to the website, click on results, and it'll show where you finished and what your time was.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about what Doug's going to be doing for us on that day.
So we're using a company called Split Second Racing, who they do a number of races up and down the East Coast, primarily New Jersey, but in the winter months they probably time 15 races from Miami to Jacksonville, and they provide an inflatable start and finish line, a timing mat to connect to the chips as the runners. Everything is done digitally now. The runners, the bib numbers now have a chip embedded in them.
Yes.
And as soon as you cross the start mat, and as soon as you finish across the finish mat, it records your time. So Doug will be providing all the racing material, all the electronics and software to record the race and finishes. He'll be able to print out instantaneously who the top finishers were. So we're going to be giving awards to probably 8 or 10 different race categories.
Okay.
First,
We got some great gift cards. We got some great
Yep,
prizes lined up.
correct.
Yep.
Very unique. David's done a great job in soliciting these gifts, and they're very exciting. I wish I could run, but I can't run from here to across the street. But we're going to have a DJ over
wonderful.
there, and we're going to
do-
coffee and donuts. And
Who's the DJ? Just out of
The
curiosity.
company's DJ Entertainment Plus. The DJ's name is Joe, and he's volunteered his time.
Oh, wonderful.
Our race brochures say entertainment, music and motivation provided
There you go. Okay.
by Joe from DJ Entertainment Plus.
Wonderful.
And he's very excited.
Joe from DJ Entertainment Plus. We appreciate you. Thanks for your time.
there you go.
I want to ask you guys, what is one thing that you wish people understood about families going through this? Because you guys have been in the thick of it. You've seen how this affects families personally. And like I said earlier, a lot of us turn a blind eye to this kind of thing. So what's something you wish others understood?
How any donation, our founder and president, Bob Heugle, once said to me when I talked about a donation I received, he said, Ben, we would accept and be grateful for a $5 donation. So, not everyone has to give. We've received some very generous donations to get started down here, and it's wonderful. But if people would just realize any donation helps, and understand that if they are not dealing with this terrible disease, that they should be willing to help some of these families. There are a lot of families in Indian River County that are in financial distress.
Yes,
that have
absolutely.
children who are suffering from cancer.
Yeah. Just get that one cup of coffee, that $5, send it, for one day. It's not asking a lot.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, as Ben personally, he lost a brother to cancer.
Right.
I recently lost a niece that had an 18-year battle, lost her use of her legs maybe 10 years ago. But she's been bedridden since she was 10 years old, and recently learned maybe 8 months ago that cancer had come back and ravaged 4 different organs in her body, and she passed away maybe 3 months ago.
Wow.
Cancer doesn't give up, and neither should we.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the nice stories I'd like to tell that happened in New Jersey, the Francis Foundation New Jersey location asked one of their patients, "What can we do for you?" as the kid was battling cancer. And the child said, "I really don't need anything, but my mom has sacrificed a lot, and she really loves John Bon Jovi." So the Francis Foundation reached out to John Bon Jovi, and what he went to their house.
He wound up spending 2 hours with the family at their home.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the type of
individual
he
Yeah.
is. But it's also some of the clout that they, after 20 years, the foundation is very well known up in
Yeah.
New Jersey, and that's what we hope to accomplish here in Florida.
Wow. Well, hopefully we can get some of that going for you and help you guys get a bigger platform and get the word out about some of the great events you guys have got coming up, and we can help you grow your numbers out there, because I'd like to see that as well.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Thank you
thank
so
you for your
much for this
support.
time. Yep.
You
And
bet. So before we go, how can listeners learn more, follow your updates, and get involved beyond the event?
well, follow us on our website. That's important. And
Facebook.
Yeah, I was
The
going to say, if you have,
website's on
if you have
Facebook.
social media.
Is
okay.
on Facebook.
Okay.
or just Francis. The total full name is Francis Foundation for Kids Fighting Cancer.
Okay.
There are other Francis Foundations I'm sure you can find on Facebook, but it's Francis Foundation for Kids Fighting Cancer.
And before we go today, leave us with one message for everybody out there before we take off.
come out and keep these children in your prayers. remember their families and come out and join us and on the 3rd and learn more about the organization. If you see someone, David's designed a beautiful long sleeve T-shirt, which anyone who participates will have. And if you see someone wearing that T-shirt, stop them and ask them about the foundation.
All right, there it is. Well, best of luck. I would be there myself, but I got to work that day. So you guys, good luck to you out there, and thanks for your time today. Ben Tursi and David Carrier, you guys are doing great things. We appreciate you here in the community.
Well,
Thank you for
your
spreading the
time.
message.
We'll get you one of those T-shirts.
Hey,
How's
I
that
would
sound?
love one. Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
Terrific.
For Vero's Voice Podcast, my name is Doolin. We'll see you on the beach.
I am, you are, we are
I should put some sheep on it.
We've got a great